Hey, it's New Year's Eve. Well, this is what old pros like me refer to as amateur night. And on New Year's Eve, for many years, I stay home and drink what I want to, and I don't go anywhere. Because some people, they should not be drinking. And, well, New Year's resolutions. My resolution for 2020 is don't make any more resolutions. All right. Hey, I think people are just getting in here. This is a premiere, my first premiere. I've assigned some moderators. The rules are no religion, no politics, no swear words, no repetitive stuff. Give warnings and then time people out. Stick with the topic. I don't care if somebody says I'm making a video or something like that, but if they keep going on and disrupting the chat, which most of the chat topics should be on the Car Barn Show, questions or answers, which I am here to answer your questions. So, you guys have a safe, happy New Year, okay? Do the best thing, just stay home, don't go anywhere. Because even if you're driving out, because as soon as you and I say that, have a safe New Year and don't drink and drive, that somebody's going to. So just look out for yourself, be very careful, but have a great time. This is Ralph Greenwood. Hey, we're getting started. The video's coming up here shortly. So, we'll get back with you guys later. We're gonna go ahead and, let's go ahead and roll the show. All right, guys, it's Ralph Greenwood here. Welcome to the Car Barn. What you're looking at, this is a lifelike ATSF caboose. When it's all put together, it'll look like this one here. Okay, now I did a couple of conversion on this, and I used this right here, long shank coupler, assemblies with adapters, used with Bachmann locos and cars. I don't know if this was the right one or not. I mean, it fit. It fit, and I did it, and I'll show some clips of here while I'm talking to you. It did go. I didn't have a whole bunch of trouble putting it together, but the thing was, once I got it put together, I'm going to show you right here. See, this spring isn't working, and I know the spring is in there, and I'm not too happy with it. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do. You see this? This caboose had Rapido couplers on it. I mounted these. I put these body mount couplers on there. I bought them assembled. I've got a set of them here. We're gonna go do this instead of this conversion because it just doesn't work out for me. But we're gonna see this screw sticking up. We're gonna fix it so that doesn't happen. But as you can see with these, see, look, they center. These center. They work just fine. And they react to the magnet. They react to the magnet just fine. So, let's get started, guys. Okay, first thing, we're going to come in here. I've got a X-Acto knife. And there's this cover here. And there's one just like it on the other end for this rapido. There's this cover here. And it's got, on the other side, it's got these two tabs that come in and bend over. We got to bend those up. There's one. And there's the other. And we'll take this cover off. See it right here? Yeah. I don't know where that spring went, but it's gone and I'm done with that. Now, I'm going to have to get the coupler that I'm going to replace this with. We're going to do a few modifications here. I'm going to come back here in just a second and show you guys what coupler I'm going to use for this. All right. And these are universal body mount couplers, short shank. They still should work. I think the other ones I have on this were possibly mediums. Okay. We've got those. We're going to need some files. We're going to need a pin vise. And we're going to need this tap and drill set. This is number 1059. The long number is 988000121. I'm going to show you guys this real quick. Okay, now this has two drill bits and a tap. These two drill bits. This drill bit here, the bigger one, this is a number 56. This one right here. This is a clearance bit. This is the bit you use to drill a hole with if you want the screw to go through and clear the hole and not engage the material. This smaller drill bit is a number 62. This is what you use if you are going to tap the hole so that your screw engages, it threads in. Okay, and then this little booger, sure I got this right. This should do them aside. Okay, this right here, this is your tap. This is your 00-90 tap. And when you get in these screws, there's little screws in here. Those will fit that. Those will thread in if you use this kit. Okay. Set these aside for right now because we've got to do some modifications here. Always close the bag. You don't miss nothing. Okay. Now we'll get to these modifications here. Okay, now here's what we're gonna do. This material from here on out, take and cut this part right here and this part right here off so that they're gone. Okay? Set this down. Got an X-Acto knife here with a very sharp blade. Kind of have to work around these ladders. Okay, see what I did there? Now we're going to square this off. Kind of square that corner out. Okay, we got that. Well, what I think, we're going to have to cut more off. We're going to have to cut this little end right here off. Because right now, okay, it's going to go like this. See? We need just a little more space there. Because we're too close to the edge to try to drill a hole. This is kind of a challenge with the ladder right there. Now you see what we got there now. See, we got enough space. We got enough space where we can have a hole there. Looks to me like there is enough. I'm just going to need to, we're going to need to flatten this out. I'm going to need a chisel blade. I'm going to need to get my chisel blade and flatten this out to where it's all nice and straight. Okay. Now what we got here is there's remnants of this stuff that I cut. And I got my chisel blade here. I'm going to come in and just smooth this out. Just right along and just smooth it out. Yep, a little more. We want to make sure that this coupler is riding nice and level. I can just about eyeball that right in the center. We can go back a little further. I'm going to go back a little further. See how this comes back? This comes back to right here where this is going the other way. I want to go about half that far. And just chop a little more of that off. Okay? Just kind of eyeballing it. My chisel blade will cut both of those at the same time. Right there's the way our coupler is going to be mounted. Right there like that. You want that thing to be sitting on there. You know, you don't want it to be rocking. It's sitting on there. I got it good and flat. And you can see there's two little slots there. Can you see them? There's actually 4 slots, but there's 2 longer slots, and I'm just kind of going right in between those. That's the center of it, because you want your coupler centered. Okay, now I'm going to stop here and I'm going to take a break. I'm going to get ready to mark the hole and get everything ready to drill a hole here. Come back in a little bit. Hey guys, I'm going to interrupt you real quick here. Just a quick message. If you guys saw my year in review video, I forgot to leave out a very important thing. The thank you to my subscribers. And I really apologize, because that's something I always say thank you. And it kind of upset me because I was kind of in a hurry to get the video out. And then I got the video out, and then like the next day I started getting comments from it, and they said thanks, and I thought, oh God, I forgot to. But thank you, every single one of you, subscribers that helps me out. I love the comments, so keep them coming. I love interacting. It's one of the best, it's one of the funnest parts of being a YouTuber. So, all right, back to the show now. All right, now I've got I double checked, I've got the smaller drill bit mounted in my pin vise here. I'm going to set this. I set this in here and held it down with my finger, and I got in there and I just twisted the drill bit and I made a mark. I can see the mark. I'm not sure whether you guys can see it or not. The mark is right there. Okay. We are a little off. I don't think that is going to affect things so much. Could be wrong. If I am, well then I am. All right, I've got the tap. The best way to do this is have it, let me get the, okay, so you got space below, and set the tap in there, and we're gonna just turn it. When I'm tapping a hole, I will go about 3/4 of a turn and then go back about a half a turn just to let your tap clean out. And as I get further through, then I'm going about a turn. And when you get down, you get more than halfway through this tap, you've basically got it tapped. You've got your hole tapped. And you carefully spin it back out. Done with that. Just magnetize my 2 drill bits. Okay. All right. All right. Now we come to the thing about the screw. Okay, the screw being so long. Yeah, it's gonna work perfect. Okay. Now. Okay, let me get this stuff out of the box, guys. Okay. You guys see the screw in there? I filed this screw down. Okay. I filed it. I put this screw in a pair of needle nose pliers like this and held it. I kind of eyeballed it by looking at the distance on this screw, because these platforms are about the same. Okay. And then once I got done doing that, I also I made a chamfer around the end of this screw. I filed it at an angle like that all the way around to help it get started. Okay, now I don't want to use my chisel for a screwdriver, so I'll be right back. All right. I've got the right tool for the job now. Yeah, it's threading on. And there you go. See that? That's what you want. And see, compared to this other one, it's about the same. The platform is curved a little bit on this one, but it's about the same. It's going to work just fine. So hey guys, I'm going to get this. I'm going to get this other side done, and then we'll come back and I'll show you this all put together. So there it is, all back together. Like I say, you know, this is Lifelike. It's not. It's a Lifelike brand. It's not. Not the most accurate. Both sides. They center. Okay. There. That one needed adjusted just a bit. Okay. All right. So that's it for the car barn, guys. And I'll be back with you in just a second. We'll close. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed that. You know, I did the best I could do with a temporary workbench and just having kind of things like all over the place in here and totally unorganized. But 2020 will be a year of being more organized. I have gotten more organized, but then I got more unorganized when I did this thing with the car barn and had other things going on. Those other things are doing better. Things are doing better. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the show. I am going to do my best to try at least get one car barn episode out per month. Eventually, I'd like to do it weekly. So, you guys have a great Happy New Year. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Bye. Happy New Year.